these chargers. All right, it seems to be working right now. Hope everybody's doing well. These chargers. All right, it seems to be working right now. All that shit. Whoops. Okay. Hope everybody's doing well today. I'm a little later than I wanted to be. I started cleaning up a little bit. You know, I'm like the worst person when it comes to like keeping things in order. I don't know why. I'm just not good at it. Anyway. Okay, first person here is Be Wise for General. Maybe planning travel. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to around work, school, or business. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Negativity moves into the past. Old wounds are healing and success is coming in around work, school, or business. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. Butterfly for the next 24. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Something may happen around finances where you're feeling a little bit more financially secure, relieved, and happy. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Listen to your intuition. And you may be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Lose, General. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan may make you feel relieved. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on, maybe business related. Could be spending time with the Sagittarius. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Cause for celebration comes in around life moving forward. Not bad. Hi, Mel. Sarah, 8 Pisces, current feelings for our situation. Maybe feeling a little disconnected. It shows us the 8 of Cups. May have either been feeling a little disconnected or as if things are misaligned with the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe taking time for himself to figure out what it is he wants and needs, but he's kind of like feeling like distant or maybe even like tired of the drama, taking a break from things. He shows as being slow and steady here. Pallavi, love. Exploring your options around love leads to success. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Maybe spending time with the water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You do have a committed relationship here. Exploring your options leads to success. You also may have Sagittarius. Kritika, love with Raghav. I don't see all that much changing around the situation. So it depends where you guys are in your relationship. Things are slow. Not much is changing from the way that they are right now. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation may be helpful. Listen to your intuition. I don't see a whole lot of love here. But if you're already in an established relationship, that might be okay. Beautiful one for today. The hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. Life changes for you for the better quickly when you listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. Lee, good afternoon. If I go visit Jordan the Gemini, will the situation between us get better or worse? His birthday is coming up, so I figured I would surprise him. It could help it to improve. It may improve. Bacon, general for tomorrow. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. You may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. You're no longer holding yourself back. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. You may be spending time with a Virgo. Sally, will Sam propose this year? I'm not convinced. If that's something that you want, you may need to bring it up. Aries, Sun, love. Exploring your options around love leads to success. If you're not with anyone right now, negativity moves into the past. When a fire sign comes in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and you do have commitment coming in if you're not in a committed relationship right now. You also have a Libra here. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. You could have choices and options around love, and love moves forward successfully. Not bad. Cosmic, is UPS guy interested in me? A little bit interested. I get 33% chance yes. There may be a little bit of interest there. Maggie, general for Thursday. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and so does negativity. Cause for celebration comes in around work, school, or business. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and you may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Lee, do you see me traveling to see you by the end of the month? Yeah, it's kind of a free will thing, so you could make that decision. Most likely. Yeah, I think so. Lee, how does Jordan the Gemini feel about me today? Pretty good. May feel that you're smart, intelligent, grounded, stable, down-to-earth, reliable, and loyal. Kind-hearted. Pretty good. Sure. Hello to Turkey. Hello from New York. Summer, could I have a reading around me and Woo Aquarius? Slow and steady wins the race, but communication should pick up and things could move forward. Slow and steady wins the race. Listen to your intuition. Don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around the situation. You may be seeing each other sometime later this week. T-Bet, Jay the Gemini's next intentions. Well, there's communication coming in, and then that may lead to spending time together. And I'm going to say maybe within the next 2 weeks, like 10 days to 2 weeks. CT, love. You have the world at your feet. Cause for celebration around a well-functioning, well-balanced relationship, and you're ready for it. If you're already with this person, current relationship looks good. If you're not with anyone, you have an Aries coming in. You may have choices and options. Explore your options. You've got air coming in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Not bad. Susie, general love reading for this week. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Life is moving forward towards greener pastures. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Listen to your intuition. Maybe spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities, and negativity moves into the past. Not bad. Cosmic. Is he too reserved as if he was doing just said, "Meh, should I lose hope?" I don't think that you did anything wrong by asking him how he was doing. I think it's fine. I don't think that you turned him off or anything. I do think he is a little bit reserved, but I don't think anything bad happened. It looks fine. Martisha, I'm reading it now. I think it was a mistake, yes. What is it with the mistakes lately? I think they will add it, yeah. I really don't think that you're going to have, I know that this whole situation is really scary and frustrating, but I don't think you're going to have any trouble at all. I mean, it's like almost like a fucking joke. I mean, really, it's a joke. Ruchi, next in love. You could have a Scorpio coming in. Exploring your options leads to success. Now, slow and steady wins the race. And if you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. But life is moving forward. You also have fire here, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Expressing your wants and needs around love and not settling for less than you want or deserve will be helpful. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. Hello for next week. Slow and steady wins the race, but the weight of the world slips off your shoulders. Making decisions that push life forward, and the hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. Maybe spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You also have a Virgo and a Taurus around. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Cinnamon, love for this week. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. New beginnings are on the horizon that lead to success. Life changes for you for the better quickly when you lay down the law and you don't settle for less than you want or deserve. Life comes into balance. Maybe spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Bella, going nuts. No calls for jobs. Any break coming through. Yeah, you have a new job coming in, but you might have choices, so you may have more than one opportunity coming in, which is good. Always good to have opportunities. Listen to your intuition, explore your options. Life could change for you for the better quickly. So like there may be nothing, and then 3 people may call next week. I mean, it's so frustrating. I know, I've been there. Gee, I don't want to settle for anything less. Yep, good. My Trisha, a joke. It's scary sometimes, though. I have a triple. I know. And then it's like they get paid a lot of money and they're screwing it up. You know, it's not like they're working for nothing. Jeez. Julie, how does my day at work go tomorrow? It should go well. You have cause for celebration coming in and happiness. Well, look at that. Pretty good. Should go well. Melissa, was Sabrina's mom or sisters the reason that triggered her active psychosis last week? I don't think so, no. I don't know what this person's like mental issues are, but it doesn't look like it may be something that just happens, you know, like, yeah, I don't think anybody else is to blame. Liam, I want to ask if my boss gives salary of this month. Can you rephrase that? I'm not sure what you're asking. I want to ask if my boss gives salary of this month. What do you mean? Gives you your salary for this month? What? I'm just not sure what you're asking. Learning to breathe. What's coming next in my love life? A new journey. A disappointment heals and moves into the past, and life moves forward. Listen to your intuition. Don't be afraid to set boundaries, express your wants and needs around love. If you're not with anyone right now, you have water coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. If you are with someone right now, it may be slow and steady wins the race, but your relationship should be relatively well functioning. Oh, will the boss give you your salary at the end of this month for this month? All right, let's see. I think that they will give you your salary for this month at the end of the month. Bella, fired over BS. Does my old boss feel the same? Yeah, that you were fired for no reason? Like for no good reason? Yeah. Uh-huh. Julie, would my 440 class professor allow me to submit assignments 3 the way it is? I'm waiting to hear back from her now. Yeah, I think so. Most likely. That's okay, Liam. No worries. New love, did Jonas feel sad about what I wrote in the email, or they didn't really care, was neutral? I don't see them as feeling sad. They look a little more neutral. Lucinda, money reading. Life could change for you for the better quickly around finances. The hard work that you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. Maybe feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Maybe paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. A new journey begins. You may have some money coming in too. If you're waiting on money, you may hear about that money coming in on the horizon. Finances should be improving between now and the end of the year. RK, general for the next 5 days. You've got perseverance pays off. You've got teamwork is favored. Old wounds heal and move into the past. You've got a water sign around, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. That could be of significance. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Money comes in. Pretty good. Oh, you too, Bella. Thank you. Aquarius girl, does Keith still love me? I would say that this person may always care for you or care about you. I don't see them as being in love at this moment. Sharon, is Vince using me to make his ex-wife Sarah jealous? I don't think so. I don't think that's the case. Anusha, Darshil's feelings for Anusha may find you to be genuinely a happy person, somebody who is pleasant to be around, somebody who has a good personality, somebody who is smart, intelligent, ambitious, and down to earth, a loyal friend. Devin, money, what's coming in? Adding a new stream of income and perseverance could lead to, and also teamwork is leading to more financial success coming in between now and the end of the year. Listen to your intuition, explore your options, and keep your options, like keeping your options open, could be bringing in a new stream of income that may be significantly helping your finances. Maja, Johan B will be more romantic with me soon. I don't know what your relationship is with this person, but this doesn't read as a romantic connection. So if you have a romantic interest in him, you may need to let him know how you feel. It reads as like either it's a platonic friendship or it's like a business relationship. I don't see romance here. Susie. T, the Capricorn, and I, next moves. You've got communication coming in, although it may be slow and steady wins the race. Something happens that makes you happy around this connection. Within the next couple of weeks, you may be seeing one another. Macy, can I have a journal for the rest of the week? You have money coming in, finances may be improving, and you might be working on a new creative project or creative hobby. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. You have choices and options around social activity. New beginnings on the horizon. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. See, hun, any updates for Virgo's sign? New beginnings are on the horizon that could be bringing in happiness around work, school, business, whatever you do all day. You may be planning travel, possibly a road trip. A new venture begins. Something nice may happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. A wish comes true. You may be spending time with a Sagittarius or possibly a Cancer. New beginnings are on the horizon and disappointments are healing and moving into the past. The hard work that you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. Julie, would a Glow Dermatology do a good job for what I need done? I need help. Look at this. It's like sunspots. It looks like a mustache. What's happening here? I think I just need to put some lemon on it. I think lemon will help. That's what I get for being out in the sun. But it's got to go there. Yeah, I do think that they would do a good job. Crow's Nest, Jess, love for the near future. You know, my dad's an artist, so I'm asking him, I'm like, you know, they sold me lighter concealer thinking that it would cover it. It doesn't work. And then somebody said darker concealer. That doesn't work. I asked my dad. He said use lighter. I don't feel like it works. I don't have any on right now. I don't know. I feel like concealer and foundation are just not my friend anymore. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I don't have the right color. I don't know. Crow's Nest, love for the near future. Exploring your options leads to success around love. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve. And it looks like it would be new energy coming in. So if you're not with anyone right now, keep your eyes open for a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Possibly 2 water signs, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. And maybe an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. New energy comes in that leads to success. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve, and life moves forward. Starfall. Is my work continuing with Gemini D or someone new? I think it's going to be with someone new. Now, what is going on? Oh, here it is. I'm like, why do I keep losing that hand cream? Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? As Lila, is Libra still thinking about me? They could think about you on occasion. You may run past their mind, but no, they're not thinking about anything specific or ruminating over anything at this time. I feel like it's a little dark in here, isn't it? Bring this in here. Is that any better? I should open the window and have the natural light come in, but whatever. Liz, general between me and Aries. You've got happiness coming in around things moving forward. Slow and steady wins the race. Don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around this situation. A disappointment heals, and you should feel like things are starting to function better between the two of you. Not bad. D, May reading. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Success comes in around work, school, or business. Money is coming in. Finances may be improving, and you're no longer holding yourself back. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Soul care. Is Samuel going to try to come back again? Like to a committed relationship? I don't see this person looking for commitment. You may hear from them again. They may look to reconnect or hang out or hook up, but I don't think that they're looking for a committed relationship as of right now. I would say that the situation just may wind up like being disappointing, even if you did hear from them. Is there anybody here that I haven't answered for yet? Oh, you're welcome. Peach, general. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You have somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and new beginnings are on the horizon, especially around work, school, or business. Oh, I don't remember soul care. When was it? Don't worry about it. It's okay. It probably did. I don't remember. Liz, general for today. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and you have a wish that comes true. Your luck may be changing for the better. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Could be spending time with a Leo, and you might be feeling a little bit more financially secure. Mel, Daniel and Crystal are setting to see each other Memorial Day weekend. How will it go for them? I'm scared, and it's not even my situationship. It looks like it goes well. It got the Six of Pentacles, which would be well balanced, and the Three of Pentacles, like two people that are putting in even work. Could be successful around things moving forward. I mean, I don't blame you for feeling anxious because I get it, but I think it's going to go well that weekend. Let's see what happens. Butterfly A, love. Growth, change, and transformation comes in and around love for you between now and the end of the summer. If you're already with someone, it might be slow and steady wins the race, but things look well functioning. If you're not with anyone, Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities that could bring in a committed relationship, possibly with a Sagittarius or a Scorpio. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Masha, Johan B's feelings for me. May find you to be hardworking, down to earth, smart, intelligent, and reliable, a loyal friend. Dishi, may I know what events would occur this week for me? Something happens this week that makes you happy with the sun, and an old wound heals and moves into the past. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Maybe thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study, feeling ambitious. You should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Lady Sunshine, finances and work. Okay. Feeling better, compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Teamwork is favored and success comes in. You have new beginnings on the horizon. You may be busy with work, feeling ambitious, be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan could make you feel relief. Not bad. Space Cowboy, why is Armani always on my mind? It's extremely frustrating. Seems like you may have feelings for this person or unresolved issues, and you're kind of like ruminating over it. So when this stuff happens and you can't get them out of your mind, you got to find something else to do that takes brain power. So the brain can't focus on two things at once. It only can if you're doing something like, say for example, you're washing dishes. You don't really need to put a whole lot of brain power into washing dishes. You know how to wash dishes. So you have to find something to do, learn, put effort into that requires your brain to really think. Like years ago, I used crocheting. I never got to be a good crocheter ever, but I really needed to focus on what I was doing, and my mind couldn't wander. It had to focus on what I was doing with my hands. I mean, and then I do things backwards and with the wrong hand, and anyhow, so I wasn't able to like sit and think or have that story running through my mind like I could if I was out on a run or washing dishes or vacuuming. Find something that you could take your energy and put it into, and you'll be able to slow down that ruminating. Oh, thank you, Masha. Anonymous, does the Libra man want to reconnect with me? At this point, I don't see them putting in any, and making any attempt to. If you want to reconnect with them, you may be the one that needs to make the connection or reach out to them. Space Boy, no, it's not about her, it's about you. See, we think that. Like, we think if we're dreaming about somebody, they're doing it to us. We're doing it to ourselves. So like dreaming, ruminating, that's all us because we haven't let go of something. So, you know, it's like say my boyfriend from 20 years ago. I'm not thinking about him anymore. It doesn't mean he doesn't cross my mind. On occasion, something reminds me of him, or I tell a story about him, but I'm not thinking about what happened with him because I'm well over it. But when we're not over something and we're holding on to it, it's us that's doing it. It's not them. I know everybody wants to believe that there is some greater reason they're entering my dreams because of this, and this is divine guidance and that's divine guidance. It's just not true. It's us psychologically processing what's going on, or feeling like, a lot of times I think with the stories that we just can't shut off, I think it may come from people that may feel like in the moment they haven't been able to like let it out. Like, I never got to tell you this, or I don't understand why you treated me like this, or I don't understand why it is. And it's like the story is, the narration is going and going. And if I could go back, I would say this. And if I said that, maybe he would think this. And it's us, it's not them. It's like we haven't done the work that we need to do to disconnect from it. And then there's the whole bullshit where I hate it when I see people that are pushing the narrative of it's meant to be, they're thinking about you. It's supposed to be like this, they're your soulmate. And that keeps people stuck in this place that it's not. It's just not it's not a good place to be. You know what I'm saying? Like rumination, loneliness, not being able to let go of something. These are all unhealthy things. So when people kind of push the narrative that it's supposed to be like this, kind of feeds what we want to hear. Like, we want to hear that there's a bigger picture here. Okay, there may be a bigger picture somewhere, but for today, this isn't healthy for me. And yeah, whatever the situation is. Anyhow. Mel, will I get a return on my investment today? I think you will, yes, most likely. I know some people have a harder time to disconnect than others. And I think, I hate saying this, but I think I'm not a psychiatrist, a psychologist, a therapist, or any of that, but I've done a lot of research into this kind of shit because I feel like I suffered from it so bad, and I wanted to understand why I did the things I did and why did I disconnect. I remember years and years and years ago, like when I was in high school, my aunt used to say things like, well, you just love really hard. You know, when you love somebody, you really love them. And like, I thought that that was like a good quality, but I didn't realize, it took me years to realize I was loving so hard because I wanted to be loved hard. Like, it wasn't about the other person, it was about me. And like, even when I would hear like therapists say it, I still didn't get it. It's not about them, it's about you. And I was like, but no, it isn't. It's like, I'm in love with him and it's because he's everything that I want. It's like, no, he's not. He's nothing that you want. You just think you want him. And I would like argue with the therapist. No, that's not true. We have this connection. I know it. Oh, listen to how this all worked out. No. It had to do with me seeing things that I wanted to see to convince myself that there was more going on here and that we were going to be brought together by some kind of magical force. And it was very disappointing when I realized that that wasn't true. Anyway, yeah, it is. It's hard to get over the past, but what's worse is making sure that we don't relive it, because people relive it. Like, that person goes away and then somebody new comes in. Oh, this time's going to be different. This is a different person. Oh my God, I feel differently. And then it's like the same thing again. So anyway, when you start to recognize it, you're already making a step in the right direction. So. John, new moon energy, what's been highlighted for me specifically? Good success around business. Maybe going back to school, learning a new area of study. A disappointment is healing. Pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, thank you, Sarah. I know, like, I feel bad when I talk about all this psychology stuff because I'm not a doctor and I don't have any formal training in it other than the training that I've done myself with going through all the, like, Googling and, like, following these, like all the people that I follow. There's a lot of good ones out there. Dr. Ramani, I like her. Oh, there's a guy that I've been watching lately. Oh, Dr. Carter, I love him. What's this guy's name? Jerry Wise. Jerry Wise. I like him too. Para, how does Taurus man's family feel after stopping communication with me? So they stopped the communication with you? They may feel like it was something that they had to do for the greater good. I don't know what the relationship is here, but they feel like disconnected, relief after disconnecting. So I don't know what happened here. JJ, how my experience be of clinical board exam? It may stress you out. You may be feeling very stressed. You may be feeling undecided, but ultimately you should pass, be relieved once it's over, and then you don't have to do it again. It's done. Nat, energy around C and D Cancer at this time. Energy is okay. Cause for celebration comes in around things moving forward. I don't know what kind of a relationship these people have, but it looks like it may be somewhat of a roller coaster. It's got its ups and downs, but it seems to be okay right now. Is there anybody here I haven't answered for yet? I don't really feel like this is giving me the moisture that I need. I think I need something better. Julie, I don't see the email yet. Rimmel, general for this week. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Listen to your intuition. You've got a water sign around Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Disappointments are healing and moving into the past. Something nice may happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home, entertaining at home, whatever it is, it would be positive. Sarah, I think it's definitely a sign of a good EQ when someone is into astrology, psychologically stuff as they try to learn about their emotions. I know, and you know what I think is funny? Like, I have a hard time in one sense because I feel like you can't put everybody into the same box, right? Like, oh, you have bad relationships because your father walked out on your mother. Like, I feel like we can't put everybody in that box. Like, one thing doesn't equal, but I feel like there is a lot to it, especially if you watch, what's his name? Is it Chase Hughes, I think. He's a body language analyst. And I don't know how much psychology he's got behind him, but he really knows a lot about, like, the way the mind works. And anyhow, like, the way that the mind works, that also goes along with, like, the body language. And I find, I hope nobody takes offense to it, but I find that the people that are so, like, think that they're so superior that they don't need therapy or psychology or any of that stuff, those are the people that need it the most, and they really have the most fucked up lives. And I've just noticed that, like, within my own family. Like, I don't go to therapy now. I've gone off and on throughout my life, but it's very expensive. But like, I've heard people say things like, well, I'm not going to pay a therapist to tell me what I learned. And then meanwhile, like, your life is so fucked up. Like, you don't even realize how fucked up your life is. And you wouldn't even be willing to go and talk to somebody who may be able to shed light on why things are so fucked up. And you know, I don't say anything. I just let it go because I feel like you're not going to really get through to anybody anyway. So why waste your time? But anyway, Julie, let me see if that email came through yet. Yeah, he does. He does. Palette career reading. You have feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Success comes in around career. Explore your options. Listen to your intuition. Perseverance pays off. Maybe thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study that may be helpful with your career. Stephanie, what's next job-wise? Exploring your options leads to success. You may have choices and options, but you might need to, like, search it out. I don't think anything is just going to open up, like, out of the blue. You may be thinking about setting boundaries or expressing your wants and needs around career would be suggested, and life moves forward. Listen to your intuition, and life's moving forward and you're ready for it. So if you're looking for a new job or a promotion or something, you may find it sometime between now and the end of the summer. My email, okay, Donna's got it. Thank you. Isabella, cards for love. Disappointments heal and move into the past. You could have long-term potential and success around your next relationship or current relationship if you're in one. If you're not with anyone, you may have fire coming in. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, possibly a Capricorn. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life moves forward. Adonis, did you finish your test? That's okay. Did you do your test already? Devaya, am I better off taking J or G about the purchase? Am I better off talking to J or G? I would go with G. Sorry, you're a fire and moon sign. How is that like? You seem more of a water moon. I don't know why. Kindness. I thought fire moons are a bit disconnected from their emotions. I think air signs are more disconnected. Like Aquarius moon, I think could be a little disconnected. I think that fire moons are like emotionally driven and they could be passionate. The only water I have in my sign is my Pisces sun. Otherwise, I don't have any other water in my sign. The rest of me is all air. And you took a big nap. Good, you feel like relief, right? Lena, when will I get together with E again? Maybe sometime like towards the end of June. Like maybe within the month or so. Well, no, wait. I'm going to say maybe within the next 6 weeks. I got a 97 for most classes. 90s, that's excellent. Good for you. I mean, even 87 is good. Where'd you get the 87 in? Was it math? Because if it's math, you know. Oh, language. Okay, yeah, that could be hard too. Oh, good. Thank God. That math. I can't. When I was working in that school, oh my God. Like that show, Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? No. I used to have to take pictures of it and then send the pictures to my brother and have him tell me how to do it. Julie, when I hear back from the 440, when I hear back from the 440 class professor, I'm going to say sometime this evening, like maybe early evening, like maybe like 6, something like that. Is there anyone else here I haven't answered for yet? Mika, will I pass my chemistry exam on the 9th of May? I'm so worried the whole class is on the edge to fail. The exam was tough. Okay, let's see. I think you're going to pass it. You might kind of just skate by, but I think you'll be okay. Is there anybody else I haven't answered for yet? That's it? Okay. What about Adonis? I didn't answer for Adonis? I don't remember now. Is V still taking medication? I think so, yeah. Alrighty, I'm going to wrap it up then, and I will come back on tonight. What time tonight? I don't know, maybe like 8:30, 9 o'clock, something like that. That's what my goal will be. We'll see what happens. Thank you all very much for being here. I'll see you guys a little bit later. Have a nice afternoon. Bye-bye.